That was the run out there. Ricky, sounds like it was pretty light.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole heap. Obviously, we got the 6-day turnaround, so we're just trying to freshen up as much as we can and get ready for Friday night. So the boys trained really well though, which is real positive. So we should be right going into Friday night.
We saw certainly the warm up, I know, but Brody Smith wasn't out there. Is he just monitoring that ankle?
Yeah, I think that's just a bit of precaution more than anything, just from last week or a couple of weeks ago. So just looking after him and trying to get him right for it.
And Sloaney, was he training today or?
I think he did. I didn't really pay attention, to be honest, but I think he was out there somewhere.
Very light session.
Yeah.
How have you gone about getting your feet back on the ground after Saturday night? Not you personally, but as a team.
We just did our usual team review. So obviously we didn't win many key areas or our KPIs. So we've had a focus point on that this week. So we've looked at them pretty harshly. It was nice to end up getting the win, even though we haven't probably played the way that we'd like. So it's kind of a scrappy win, but it's good to get a win like that.
Has there been a main theme in one area that you're saying really need to lift here?
I think stoppages is probably a big one. So the midfield will probably have to stand up this week. They've got a really big job. So they've got a very experienced midfield group. I think we lost stoppages by 20 on the weekend, which is probably one of the worst defeats we've had in that area for a long time. So that's probably one of the main areas that we'll have to work on. The
other one, people love using the word unsociable when it comes to the other mob, but you expect that? You look forward to that?
Yeah, I think after last time we played them, they did it to us a fair bit. So we learned a lot from that game, and we took a fair bit out of it. So we've just got to deal with that, and if that's what they want to do, then that's what they're going to do. So we'll have to put up with the best we can.
You were playing in 2012 in that prelim. Is there any sort of sense of, I don't know, redemption? I think back to the last finals campaign before that, 2007, they ended the run there as well.
Yep.
Any sense of wanting to get one back?
There might be for the boys that played in that 2012 prelim, but I suppose we've got such a new group now. I think maybe about 10 players played their first final on the weekend, so we're probably more worried about the last time we played them. We probably thought we should have beaten them last time, so we'd like to get one back on them from that game.
Is that an advantage, Rick, that blokes don't go in there carrying baggage of a bit of a hoodoo?
Yeah, I suppose it could be a bit of an advantage, so they just worry about playing the game and not worry too much about the past, but yeah, they'll just worry about what's going on Friday night.
You've played a couple of finals before Saturday night. Was Saturday night quite at the intensity that you'd expect of a final? It seemed a little bit more open game? Yeah,
it did. I watched the two finals previously on the Friday and Saturday other, so they were a little bit different to our game. Our game seemed a little bit more free-flowing and open, so I think I said to someone at half-time that it would be a good game to watch. So yeah, it was open and probably not the usual final that you would get.
So you're prepared for a lift in intensity and pressure and that sort of thing this week?
Yeah, well, that's one of the things we talked about. We have to pressure Hawthorn, so that's one of the things that West Coast did really well to them, was just pressure the ball, and they just couldn't play the game they usually like to play. So if we can do similar to that, then I think they'll hold us in good stead.
What about your own game? You're back sort of averaging the number of possessions you were before you broke your leg. Do you feel like you sort of got back to that point, or do you feel like you've surpassed that?
No, I think I've just got a bit more confidence, playing up the ground a little bit more on the wing and not so much down back. So I think that's helped me a little bit, and just getting a little bit more confidence in my game and what I'm doing. So
I'm told there's been a little bit of social media banter as well between some of you guys and Hawthorn. Is that the way of the modern world? We start gamesmanship on the Monday?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good way to go about it. Jack and I are very good mates, so when he said something, we just had a little team ploy just to get into him a little bit. So yeah, that was all a bit of fun and games. So yeah, I saw it got a little bit of media coverage, which is good.
Danger said it was all your idea, is that right?
Yeah, no, he's completely wrong there. I think Danger took it too far with what he said, but you can use that if you want to.
Just back on West Coast, have you guys really picked over what they did to the Hawks, and do you think you can implement some of their tactics?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, most of the boys would have watched that game, so yeah, what they did, we all watched it, and it's nothing new to what we've been trying to implement. You know, just pressure the ball and not let them play the game they want to play. So, just watching the game kind of just reinforce what we're trying to do and how we can go about it.
Mentally, is it any different preparation? Does it feel different now that you've got a finals win under your belt going into against the reigning premiers?
No, not too different. I think we've just tried to keep most things around the club the same, and yeah, not too much has changed. So in that aspect, it's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too much different. Only thing might be Friday night. We haven't played too many Friday night games, so that'd be about it.
What was the reaction from some of your teammates that may not have played in finals before? Did they sort of say, "Gee, that was different"? Or?
Yeah, probably. A few of the boys just, probably did find it a little bit different. I think there was a lot of emotion that went with the game as well, just with everything that we've been through throughout the year, and just to get that win was a really good win. So I think there was a little bit of emotion that a lot of boys probably didn't expect to have after a game. So from that point of view, it was probably a little bit different.
Really good to have that behind you, though, going into this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. Really should give us a bit of confidence in going forward. So, especially playing the reigning premiers, we can win finals, and the footy that we're playing does hold up in finals. So, yeah, it should give us a bit of confidence.